Hi guys, hi everyone. Okay, so today I'm going to talk about Elliott Wave Part 2. So basically today I'm going to recap what we did in Part 1, and after that I'll continue to Part 2, which is going to be focusing on the Elliott Wave, like different kind of wave, okay? And I also have the example of like before I joined the webinar, I did Elliott Wave in gold as well. I think I will use that for the example. Okay. So she will just begin our session. And again, guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Welcome to Vantage webinar. So today is part 2 for Elliott Wave. If you have any question, you can just let me know. All right, I will get back to you. And before we start the webinar, disclaimer first, all right? The information, contact, opinions which are expressed in this presentation on the following slides are solely those of presenter and not necessarily those of Vantage, all right? And risk warning, trading Forex and CFD carries significant risk and is not suitable for all investors. You could lose substantially more than your initial investment, okay? And about myself, my name is Peggy. I'm an investment analyst and a prop trader or proprietary trader. So basically, if you heard about prop firm, meaning that you pay for the challenge, like you buy the account, and then if you pass the challenge, you follow the rules, and then they will give you the capital or fund to manage. If you can, make a profit within 30 days or 2 weeks, all right, and then we have a profit split by 20, 80 or 75, 25, depend on the company, okay, and it will give you the refund as well, okay, but it will take time and effort for you to pass the challenge, okay. I have multiple account, multiple prop firm. I also have failed so many times as well, okay, but I never give up. Okay, so if you enter to the forex market, okay, if you still haven't make any profit yet, okay, don't give up. Just invest yourself 30 minutes or 1 hour a day, or join the webinar, and we can learn together. By the end of this year, or by the end of the 3 months or 6 months, you will get better. Okay, trust me. I will share with all the a strategy that I know to you guys, and then you can kind of like, combine the strategy that you have learned to make it become your own strategies, okay? So basically, this is the agenda for today. We're going to cover what different impulsive wave or multi-wave, the difference of the collective wave and wave variation you might see, okay? So just a quick recap on the multi-wave, okay? So we know that the Elliott wave is the multi-wave, the first half complete the Elliott wave cycle. We know that they consist with 5 waves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and wave 1 and wave 3 and wave 5 is move the same direction of the trend, and wave 2 and wave 4 is kind of like pull back, okay, or move against the trend. Basically, this already cover that, okay, and this is the rules that you can't break it, okay. We say that wave 2 cannot retain more than 100% of wave 1 or the beginning of wave 1. Usually they will retrace at least 38.2%, but usually they will retrace about 61.8% of wave 1. Okay, once you get wave 2, okay, you buy because we follow the trend, and then wave 3 usually will you can get Fibonacci extension about at least 161.8, or sometimes it could go to 261.8% of wave 1, 2, and then you get extension. And then they say that wave 3 can never be the shortest of wave 1, 3, and 5. Okay. And wave 4 can never overlap wave 1. Usually, wave 4 will retrace 38.2%. Sometimes it can go up to 50%. But if you see the wave 4 that retrace 61.8%, that is not our Elliott wave. It's maybe a wrong count. Okay, because if wave 4 retrace 61.8% it might coincide or it might a little bit overlap of wave 1. So usually we just retrace up to 50% of wave 3. Okay, which is you get wave 4. And what about wave 5? Okay, usually you can predict or forecast wave 5 by using the range of wave 1 and then you put here wave 5, or you can use Fibonacci projection by wave 1 plus wave 3, you put here and then equal to wave 5, which is a quick one. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we know that. How you get a wave 5? Okay, wave 3, you can use Fibonacci extension. Put here to here. Okay, usually will be 161.8 or 261.8, or sometimes it could be 361.8, but usually we'll put here. And wave 4, how you measure wave 4? Use Fibonacci retracement, we recap. This one, wave 4, is about 30.2%. Okay, and how to get wave 5? You're going to forecast or project. Can use the ring or wave 1 and put here they're gonna be your wave 5, or you can use Fibonacci projection. Wave 1 plus wave 3 equal to wave 5, 61.8%. Okay, that's how you project your wave 5. Okay, I continue to the slide here. Okay, now collective wave, we already know whenever the Elliott wave finish by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you will see the collective wave, which is A, B, C. Okay, the collective wave is the second half complete Elliott wave cycle. Collective wave move against the trend of one larger degree, and it will labeled by the letter A, B, and C. Okay, this is the basic cycle structure. So Elliott wave pattern will equal to multi-phase plus collective phase. Motif 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus collective 1, A, B, C. The larger degree, wave 1, wave 2, and wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. Okay? They will say that total of 8 waves. You can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, that's why they will repeat again 5, 3 structure again and again. One cycle end, it begins again. Okay, so repetitive 5, 3, 5 structure. So in the inner wave, you will see that there will be 5 advancing wave markup, wave 1. Okay, meaning that in wave 1 or impulse wave, you're gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then will be 3 declining wave markup in wave 2, which is A, B, C. Okay, in wave 1 and wave 2 of wave 1, the general 5, 3 elevate structure form, which will look like that. Okay, anyone confused? The market repeat this 5, 3 structure again and again, one the cycle in and begin again. So it will look like this. Okay, whenever we have the remember that we have this, and then after that we're gonna have the ABC, A, B, and C. Okay, and this ABC here, this is you can call, and then you also have the subwave. I will make this slightly longer. Push here. I will kind of want to make wave 3 is slightly longer. Wave 4 gonna be somewhere around here, and wave 1, and wave 4. Okay, let's just look like this. Okay, let's put something like that. Okay, after that, you're gonna have A, B, C. Okay, within your wave 1, remember in wave 1, which is your impulse wave, that's gonna have a subwave which called 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and wave 2 is a pullback. You're gonna have A, B, and C. And just keep repeating 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? And after that, you'll see ABC subwave. And for the larger degree, you're gonna have wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5. Okay, I'll change the color. No, I will take the red one. Okay, and you see that in wave 1 here, I have from wave 1, wait. From wave 1 here, I have this color. Okay, I should change this to another color. Let me see, Papa. Okay, I have the wave 1 here, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5 to complete the wave 1. And this is a wave 2. You will have A, B, C, which is the same like this. Wave 1, wave 2, and then you have A, B, C. Okay, this is clear. Just go on, and then you just read 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave 1, wave 3, and wave 5, you're going to have a subwave, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And our collective wave, which is wave 2 and wave 4, is going to be ABC. Okay, it's going to be ABC. Okay. It will look like this. Okay, it will look like this. I just draw for you guys to see. Okay. And now I'm going to talk about Fibonacci with Elliott wave. We know that Elliott wave relate to one another according to Fibonacci ratios. Fibonacci ratios are useful to measure the target of a wave move. This can help a trader determine good entry level and profit targets. So I just want to show you guys. I explained just now. I would say that wave 2 usually will retrace 61.8% of wave 1. Okay. And wave 3 is equal to 161.8, or sometimes it could go up to 261.8% extension of wave 1. Okay. And wave 4 usually will retrace 38.2% of wave 3, or sometimes it could go up to 50%, okay, of wave 3 as well. Okay. Now, I'm going to talk about the collective wave, because the collective wave, there's so many kind of, pattern that you guys need to know. Okay, for the wave alteration, they will say that if wave 2 and wave 4 is zigzag, another wave is going to be sideways. Basically, if wave 2 is a zigzag or sharp, okay, wave 4 is going to be sideways. If wave 2 is sideways, wave 4 is going to be sharp or zigzag. This guideline is useful for potentially projecting the end of wave 4. Okay, either flat because sideways, or because zigzag is sideways, or this is sideways and wave 4 is flat. Okay. Wave equality, basically meaning that in wave 5, okay, frequency 2 of the motif subwave will tend toward equality, meaning that wave 5 will approximately equal to wave 1. Okay, which I explained just now. So this guideline is useful for potentially projecting the end of wave 5. So whenever we know that you're already in wave 4 and then you're projecting wave 5, after in a wave 5, we know that they're gonna be the collective wave, which is A, B, C. Okay, after A, B, C here, then you know that going to continue to go 1, 3, 3, 4, and 5, and then here I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, which is this considered wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5. Okay. from here. It happened. Talking about momentum divergence, remember that if we trade with the divergence, we know that if there's an end of wave 5 or when 5 break beyond the span of wave 3, which is indicator which kind of show the divergence. Okay, if the price at the price break to print a new high or low, okay, the indicator fail to do the same, meaning that we know that price make a higher high, indicator is make a lower high, and then you know that this is going to be the end of wave 5 and price going to fall from here if you trade with the divergence. Okay, this skyline is useful for potentially protecting the beginning of collective wave whenever we know that price make a higher high, but then the indicator is make a lower high. You know that it's going to be end of wave 5 or wave 3. Okay, and then you know that gonna be like collective wave coming. This one, it could be wave 3 at the resistance. That's why they're gonna be a collective wave, right? Then rising again to continue to go higher, or sometimes could be wave 5. But those divergence we're gonna see here is have to happen at where the resistance level or the support level for bullish divergence. Okay, will look like here. Price gonna fall down. For the collective wave now, another one that will say that the market view often correct to the territory of wave 4 of lesser degree. Okay, the collective wave will not always reach the bottom of the previous 4th wave. This is a good place for prices to find support or resistance before the trend continues. So this is going to be like wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you have like A, B, C, which is this going to be your wave 1. Maybe wave 2 here, and going to continue to go higher. Sometimes this one may not reach at wave 4, or maybe this is going to be like support level, and the price will continue to go higher. Okay. The theory limitation, that will say that two features of this theory can create some confusion regarding wave count. Extension of the impulse wave, alternating type of collective wave. Here, for the wave extension, okay, they will have like, look like this, okay. Most of the time, impulse or motive wave will display an extension to their normal pattern. One of the impulse wave in the motive phase will be elongated impulse with multiple subdivisions. Extension occur in wave 1, 3, or 5. However, wave 3 is the most common wave to extend. Subdivision of the extended wave may look similar to other 4 waves, resulting in a wave count of 9. Okay, so what does that mean? You will see that there will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Sometimes, if wave 5 gonna be extended, that's why if you go to count, you will come resulting in 5 wave, 9 wave, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Sometimes wave 5 is going to be the longer wave among wave 1, 3, and 5. But remember that wave 3 cannot be the shortest of the wave 1, 3, 5. It could be shorter than wave 5, but cannot shorter than wave 1. Okay. Or sometimes wave 3 could be extended wave. Okay, meaning that could be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, 9 wave, this wave extension. Okay, sometimes could be 1, but it's very rare that you'll see like wave 1 will be extended wave. Usually wave 3 or wave 5. Okay, then you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, now type of correction zigzag. So have you ever heard about what people talk about 535? So basically, these are zigzag. Is a three-wave collective structures labeled at ABC sub-wave sequence of 535. Whenever we finish wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they're gonna have A, B, C. Within the A, B, and C, okay, C will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From A to B, you have A, B, C, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why we call 5, 3, 5. Okay. This is a sharp start of collection that usually show up in wave 2 of the impulsive wave. So remember that if wave 1, 2, if wave 2 is zigzag, wave 4 is going to be sideways, right? Going to be sideways. If wave 2 is sideways, wave 4 is going to be zigzag. Okay, so usually they would say that you're going to see 5, 3, 5 in wave 2. Okay. Talk about sideway or flat. After we finish, the flat is also three-wave collective structure labeled as A, B, C, but the subwave frequency of 3, 3, 5. Wave A and B are collective wave, while wave C is a multi-wave. Is developed in a sideway direction and usually show up in wave 4, the impulsive wave. Okay, A, B, C, and then you have 3, 5, 3, 3, 5. This is a sideway, gonna be wave 4. Okay, usually, but not all the time. It's just that if wave 4 sideway, wave 2 zigzag, wave 2 sideway, wave 4 zigzags. Okay. And now, talking about expanded flat. Okay, not all flat correction look perfect like this. More common type of flat is expanded flat, meaning that wave B end above the start of wave A and wave C end below the start of wave B. So usually, just now it will look like that, correct? 3, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. For the expanded, B will go above the beginning of wave A, which is above the wave 5 here, and C will ending below wave A, expanded flat. Okay, so that's why sometimes it doesn't mean like have to be exact in the box here. Some it just slightly go above here and then go below here. That's why if you think that it's going to be your resistance level, you might get a stop out, you would sell the resistance. If we talk about like support and resistance level, right? You might say, okay, this is a wave 5, right? ABC, then after that wave B go up. If you sell the resistance, you got stop hand and then price falling. This we buy at a support level, and this can complete like wave C. Then we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can stop out and then price rising. And then these are wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. Okay. I pause here for a while, guys. Do you have any question? No? I'm gonna finish things up very, very soon, and then we're gonna practice together. Okay, so the type of collection triangle. So the triangle is a 5-wave collective structure labeled at A, B, C, D, E with a subwave frequency of 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay, it's a subwave from pattern trees, but sometimes may take the form of complex combination. The triangle may take various form and usually show up in wave 4 of the impulse wave. After we finish, we have a ABC. After that, you will see that kind of like a triangle, and then you will see that these are A, B, C, D, E, and probably gonna need to go up. Okay, I will look like that, and they will say that it will usually up in wave 4. Okay, meaning that A, B, C, D, E, A, B, C, D, E, E, A, B, C, A, B, C, A, B, C, and then after that, gonna continue to go up trend. Complete to wave 5, right? Wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5. Okay. Here the different type of triangle. So I have this, you can screen capture if you want to. I will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10 screen captures. I have this piece of paper on my trading desk. Okay. So the different type of triangle here is quite useful. Okay, and then I saw this in Go as well. Okay, you can have this one. Okay, screen captures already? Because after this slide, we finish. Okay, and then after that, I'll bring you guys to the chart. And then we practice together. Okay, so that should be all for today. I'll pause here for a while, guys, like maybe 1 to 2 minutes. You guys have any question to ask me about Elliott wave, you can let me know. Okay, nothing to ask me? No? All good? Yeah? Okay. From here, I was looking at gold, okay, today. These pictures, I will go to weekly, right here. This is the, let me remove this. Oof. Okay. If we were to count the wave, okay, ignore this one. I'm bringing this picture in the here in the wave here. Okay. Weekly time frame, all right. Here. This is let's just say triangle or look like a triangle here. I was counting. Okay, like well, this one in the bigger picture, wave 1, wave 2, and wave 3, which is current now, and then there might be a pullback wave 4 and wave 5. And within the impulsive wave, which is from 2 to 3 here, also counting that there is wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And 5 is here. Remember that if there is sideways, this is wave 2, sideways, wave 4 is a zigzag. And wave 3 to wave 4 here, you can look at it. Wave 4 here is the triangle, okay, which is where? Which is this one, this picture, okay, you can see that price rising A, B, C, D, E, okay. I think I need to put the wave. What color should I use? Can you see the color? Put it bigger. No, I will change to this color. Okay. Right, you see that? A, B, C, D, E, and then price rising. Okay. Within my wave 4 to wave 5 here, which is complete of wave 3, right? If you were to zoom in, they also have another wave 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 there. You go to D1. Now, this one, looking at the D1 time frame, if this one going to be wave 5 or wave 5, you will see the collective, right? A, B, C, D. Or if wave 3, you will see that they look like triangle here, which should look like this. If you can't see, don't worry, I will draw for you guys to see again later. Okay, let me explain right here. Like here, okay, never mind. I'm gonna do again in the another size of my vision. Oh, is if I remove another one, gonna remove also. Is it? Not sure, but let me see. Never mind. I'm gonna use this one. Okay. I will use this one and then I'll draw for monthly time frame first. Okay. For the money time frame, I will put this wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5. Okay. Will look like this, right? From the wave 1, wave 2 to wave 3, you're gonna see wave 1, wave 2, which should be wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5. Okay. Change the color. And when you see that, wave 2 is sideways, right? 2 is sideways. And wave 4 is kind of zigzag, but we see like something like this. Okay. And it's the same like let me copy the pictures and place it here so you guys can see. Yeah. Sure. So they will say that triangle usually will be in wave 4. This is my wave 4, right? So this should be A, B, C, D, E. Okay, and after that, right, is this one and rising so strongly. Okay, it's here. And for the wave 5, you have to count again. For the subwave, you will see from 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I should change the color to green. No, dark green. Okay, now I will go to weekly. You go to the lower time frame, you'll see like very like subwave very clearly, right? You see that within the impulse wave from 2 to 3 here, you also have another 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Or change the color. What color should we use? Different color. I choose black. Okay, you see that here, right? And you want to see from 3 to 4 here, you look at the color here, right? Wave 1 to wave 2 here, it seems like the sideways, somewhere like sideways around here, right? It's about, to me, it look like sideways or sideways here. And then this one is like triangle. It look like that, right? I make it bigger. I make it bigger here. If we go to D1, okay, within like this 4 to 5 here, you also can count in the lower time frame that we have another subwave. We go to D1, okay, in D1, this is triangle, right? Triangle. Let me get the triangle. Here. Let me move. Let me call for you. Copy. No. Okay. Where are we now? Here, right? Assume for you guys to see triangle. This is the one, right? Here. So the Elliott wave, you ask me, you need to have time and look to the past and then you count the wave, okay? Here. In here. So they will to do like that and then we'll put the A, B, C, D, E. Okay, they will have the could be, wait, slightly. A, B, C, D, E. Okay. And B, C, C, D, E. Okay, and after that, right? And then after that, you can see price is rising, and they'll say usually up to wave 4 of the impulse, which it is my wave 4. Okay, you see that? Look at the green color line. Okay, this 3 and 4 here. Okay, and then continue to go wave 5, and then from wave 4 here, you'll see there a zigzag here, A, B, C, D, which is this the one, this is the pictures. Okay, and then they will say that conceive with 3, 3, 5, you go to the lower time frame. Oh my God, I can't use the replay. I don't know why. Let me try to log out and log in again. Okay. You hang on. Okay. Okay, maybe this one. Okay, let's try. Here. Okay, now I can. If you want to go to the lower time frame, H4. Okay, now in H4. Remember that in the triangle, they might have ABC, but somewhere it not it looks so perfect like that, but it's gonna look like this. Okay, right? A, B, C. What color should we use? So many color. I think you should use black color. Okay, A, B, C. And then you also have like A, B, and C. Okay, right? Because soon for you guys to see. You also have like A, B, C. Okay. From here, you also have from here A, B, and C. Okay. And you also have A, B, and C, which is A here. Okay, then continue to go higher. And remember that in the ABC, you also have either 335 or 535 or 335. Remember? I'm not sure I can find, but let me see. One A, B, C. ABC. Oh, this could be in the lower time frame. You can go to like H1, count the wave. Okay. We have a 535 or 333. I could count this on like 1, A, B, C. And we have not A, B, C, like 1, 2, 3. This could be like 1, 2, 3 in the lower time frame. Okay. And then this one could be like a 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, which is here. You guys getting like confused. If you follow at the beginning, you won't get lost somewhere, right, guys? You guys still with me? Yeah. It will look like that. So if you go like lower time frame, you'll be like sub dividend or sub wave. Okay, because we start from monthly, right? We start from monthly. Okay, from the monthly time frame. Okay, it will look like that. If we to count, it's gonna be wave 1, wave 2, wave 3. Maybe like gonna be the end of wave 3, somewhere around here, and then you're gonna see like the pullback. Okay, and from 2 to 3 here, you also have sub wave, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. From wave 3, okay, wave 5, which is impulsive wave, you also have sub wave in the lower time frame. Okay, it will look like that. Okay. Any question? Any question, guys? You okay with what I'm sharing with you? Let's from here, 1 to 3. Okay, from 1 to 3 here. 1, 2. Why my 3 stop here? Where my wave 4 or wave 4 is there? From wave 2 to 3, you also have another maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, which is here is a zigzag. This one is sideways. Okay. Please show the slide of the collective wave again. Okay, let me like it. This one, this one. Okay, let me remove the. This is the one, right? This slide. You're welcome. Okay. Any questions? We still have 10 minutes to go. Elliott wave is work quite well with gold because we know that gold is a safe haven and gold will be expensive in the future. So if you have a question like, then which wave should I trade? Okay, which wave should I trade? Of course, you can trade with wave and a wave 2, okay, and you continue to go like wave 3 if you see the pullback, because trend in your friends, for example, here, right? For example, that if you were to count the wave, okay, based on the D1 time frame, let's say maybe from a weekly, let's say weekly, if you were to trade gold, this retrace 50 or 50% of Fibonacci, you were to pull back, you buy here, and then you hold all the way because you know that your extension, okay, with wave 1, 2, 3, you might see the pullback, which if you were to look really closely, either maybe this month is my closing with another price action. That's why we forecast this going to be our end of wave 3, and then you might see kind of like the pullback somewhere around here to do a wave 4, and then continue to go higher, which is wave 5. Okay, right? You buy here, or from here to here, you know that wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5. In this scenario, wave 5 is extended wave, right? You just jump here, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5. And we not break the rule because the wave 3 is not shortest among that wave 1, 3, and 5. In this scenario, wave 5 here gonna be our extended wave, but the larger degree 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Elliott wave are also valid for crypto, Ethereum, and BTC. I think Elliott wave is just suitable. I'm not sure. Okay, let me try. Is you can use with the Elliott wave. Okay, if you want to count the wave right now, you want to look on a higher time frame right now here. I would say that this one, either you want to count like that. Okay, I could be wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 and 5. Is it gonna be wave 4? We need to check whether this overlap. This is overlap. So basically this is not gonna be a wave 1. It could be, I will just count wave 1, wave 2. This is gonna be wave 3, maybe 4, and wave 5. Okay, and we can see from here, somewhere around here, or just put the is here, it retraced 78.6%. Okay, and now it's continued to go wave 3. Then we need to say wave 3 extension 161.8 for the first target. That's why you see kind of the pullback here, or it could go up to here in the bigger picture. Okay, which is the BTC. Okay, in the money time frame. Okay, which is 261, because you can see that whenever price go to extension 161.8 right here when December 24, right? And you can see that, you can see kind of the pullback here and then continue to go higher. So it could go up there, and within the maybe wave 4 here, there, they're gonna have, we can count wave 1, wave 2, maybe wave 3, maybe either 3 here, 4 here, and then maybe 5 there. Okay, within 1, 2, 3, 2, sorry, maybe 3 there, continue to go for 5. Right. Okay, will look like that. So continue to go higher. This is a monthly time frame, meaning that or this should be end of wave 3. I'm not sure. Or it could go there. You need to wait. Maybe this gonna be do the divergence somewhere around here. Okay, but now price already go above 161.8. Or could be just maybe this is gonna be the wave 3 here. Okay, and then wave 4 pull back at wave 5. We need to see again how is the price react. But now what I can see here based on the, if you want to count with 1, 2, 3, gonna 3 there. Okay, we can have another 1, 2, can go higher, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, meaning that if this is wave 2, continue to go to wave 3, then we need to use Fibonacci retracement here. This one could be wave 3 and wave 3 here. So now from this extension, price ending at 161.8. This could be either wave 3 here and pull back wave 4 and continue to go wave 5. Then you need to monitor this one, okay, like this one. Because wave 3 will be extended at least 161.8 of wave 1, okay, which is right now is right here. They stop at 161.8. But if they're going to want to continue to go higher, then this is a next target 161.8. But now they stop right here within the weekly time frame. Okay, then you need to monitor whether this is gonna be like wave 3 and somewhere around here, and then you see the rejection. It might end here or slightly go higher, but you can see the rejection here. We could count here wave 3, and then you might see kind of the pullback somewhere around here. Go to D1. Okay. Right, you can see that the extension. I remove. Okay. Maybe wave 3 here, wave 4. Or maybe this already wave 3 here. And then this is gonna be the wave 4. Okay. And then gonna be wave 5. Cannot be, because it seems like wave 3 is so short. So no. Why? You can see the wave 3 is very short, right? So this is not, meaning that could continue to go another like higher. Okay, let me see. This is not going to be my wave 3. Wave 3 might going to be higher. There. Because if you end wave 3 here, wave 3 going to be shorter than wave 1 and wave 5 already. So wave 3 going to be somewhere around there. Okay. Or here. Then we need to wait and see. Okay. I go to the lower time frame. I could be wrong. Okay. But we can start counting the wave already. Okay, from wave here, wave 1, you might have like 1. You can have like 1, 2, 3, 3, or maybe 3 here, 4, and 5. Either here, either sideways, either across zigzag here, or you could say this is wave 4 and then this is wave 5. Either how you're gonna count. Okay? Yeah. I count like that because I see that this is sideways. I see that this 4 could be zigzag. Okay, in the lower time frame, you might see the very like clearer pictures. And then from wave 1 to 2 here, you have A, B, and C. Okay, then you need to start counting again from wave 1 here to 2 here. They have another like A, B, C. This could be 5, 3, 5. And then from here, from wave 1 to wave 3 here, they have the wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Or maybe the wave 3, wave 5 here to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to end of wave 1 here. Okay. And wave 2, zoom here in the sideways. Okay, and wave 4 is a zigzag. Now I cannot usually play, I don't know why. Right? And you can 4 here got is a zigzag. Where am I just now? Okay, here. Sideways here. Okay, and wave 4 here is a zigzag, right? A, B, C. Okay, and this is wave 3 to 4. Okay. And then you go down lower time frame and you could count the wave again and again and again. And this is complete wave 1. We have wave 3 to wave 4. If you want to count, then maybe like wave 1. Okay, wave 1, wave 2. Okay, no, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. But sometimes cannot count, then never mind. It doesn't have to be like all the time, but you can see that it look like that and it's complete, like keep repeating and repeating again. And now this is a price somewhere around here. You won't just want to count right now. I would say this is a wave 1, wave 2. Okay, let me say that right now. It is right now. Yeah. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, and wave 5. Continue to go higher, meaning that this one it looked like kind of sideways. It was something like that. Okay, which is these pictures. No. It will look like which one? The don't look like anyone, but it will look like A, B, C, D, E. No. A, B, C, D, E. Yeah. A, B, C, D, E, and then D, E, then continue to go higher. So something like that, okay? So that's why now I go, or I could be wrong, guys. So you need to practice. Practice is not make yourself perfect. Perfect to me meaning that you never ever make a mistake. To me, practice is make you less that like practice is just make you less mistake. That's it. Okay, so they say that practice makes perfect. I don't think so. Because why? I have been practicing like for so many years, why I still hit a stop loss, right? So there is no practice make perfect. I think the quote is wrong. Okay, so something like that, guys. So if you trade BTC, you can try with BTC. Okay, and you see how. And this one is quite useful. Okay, this pictures. Okay, any question? I have 3 minutes. I have 3 minutes, so let me just highlight a key level for you today. So basically, what I can see here, gold was ranging and you couldn't close above the first resistance for like since yesterday 3 days ago already. This is price came from the support level. Okay, this is a key level. If you were to highlight the wick in the body, you will get in the rise here at this level, right? The wick in the body. The next resistance level, this is gonna be the next resistance level right here. Okay, this is my key level. If I want to have like elevate curve right now at the current market, this one might do the ABC or something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Remember that wave 5 here. Do you see the divergence? Here. So meaning that this one price might doing the ABC. A, B, C, and go down. I'm not sure. Okay, it could be something like that. Okay, pull back 61.8%. If this is like ABC here, or this one is do the ABC or zigzag, or they do like this, gonna be wave 1, wave 2, 61.8%, and go wave 4 and wave 5. Then we need to start counting again. Okay, but you want to count like wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one might be like zigzag, because if you go to the D1, remember in D1 time frame, right, is look like triangle, something like that. Oh no, triangle here, sorry, the wick here, and the wick is here. Okay, will look like triangle like that. Okay, but this is the key level that I can give you guys. You sell at one price go to 3360, and the price is falling at about 60 pip already. Okay, all right, guys, that should be all for today, guys. Thank you so much for your time. I think I will see you guys again next Monday. I will do live transaction, and the Wednesday is about technical analysis, or those are education, mostly like technical. I think Tuesday is all about fundamental. Please join the Crucinda. She will be doing on Tuesday. I will be doing on Monday and Wednesday. Okay, all right, guys, that's all for today. Thank you so much for your time. I hope to see you guys again next week. Bye for now, guys. Take care.